Welcome back to the Kaspa Silver YouTube channel. So I'm currently hungry and I'm currently on my lunch break and I wanted to buy some pizza. So I'm going to actually use some Kaspa to buy this pizza and I'm going to show you guys how I can actually go about doing that. All right, so first off, I'm going to be buying Domino's pizza. So the way I'm going to be able to do this is simply by going to a website called Coinsbee. And on Coinsbee, you're pretty much able to buy any kind of gift card with the cryptocurrency of your choice, and for me it's going to be Kaspa. So I'm going to go ahead and make the order on my phone, and then I'm going to see how much it costs so then I can actually purchase the gift card equivalent to the cost with my Kaspa. All right, so I made the order on my phone for a carryout. So currently it costs $15.04. I'm going to see if maybe this camera can pick it up right here. You can kind of see it there. It's a little blurry, but $15.04, and I need a gift card now to be able to buy this. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and switch back over to Coinsbee. Now it's not going to let me purchase the couple cents, so I'm going to go ahead and just purchase the nearest dollar, which is $16, and then I'm going to click buy now. It's then going to ask me to put in my email address that I want to receive the gift card. I'll go ahead and put that in there. I'm going to go ahead and select Kaspa as my payment, and I agree to these terms here, and I'm going to confirm my purchase. And then it's going to bring me to pay with now payments. It will then bring me to a page that has a QR code so that I can do the payment. I'm going to do with the amount so that it's very easy to scan this and pay it. So I'm going to go ahead and click send on my Caspian wallet. I'm going to click scan QR code on my Caspian wallet and click send, confirm, and I just hit confirmed right now to pay for my pizza. So it's going to go ahead and receive this payment very shortly here. All right, as you can see, the payment is now processing. All right, so the full payment was successful. Now I'm just waiting for Coinsbee to process it so then I can claim my Domino's gift card and add it to my order. All right, so it's successful. I can click claim product here, and then I can just say I'm ready to pay, and then I'll be able to open this gift card. I'm gonna go ahead and put this card number into my order and pay for my Domino's pizza. And boom, just like that, I made my order and I paid with Kaspa. Now I'm currently driving to go pick up my Domino's pizza, and I'm gonna show you guys how that pizza looks. Pizza is now secured. Gonna head back home to eat this thing. All right, so disclaimer, I ate the entire pizza, ate the whole pie, and it was amazing. But I want to break down exactly what I did to be able to purchase this pizza and basically live on a Kaspa standard already. Even though Kaspa is not really accepted everywhere in the world yet, you could still actually start using it today. So first off, what I did was I purchased the amount that I needed to purchase this pizza on Robinhood. I bought USDC, which is a stable coin, and then from there, I went ahead and used a swap service like Change Now to be able to send my USDC to it and get Kaspa in return. This will actually allow me to not have to have this Kaspa be KYC'd, because this swap service does not force you to do any KYC. It automatically swaps it for you, and all I have to do is just simply set this exchange up and then send the USD to it, and then it will send the Kaspa to my Caspian wallet. Now, the reason why the Caspian wallet is the wallet that you should do these type of purchases on is because every time you receive Kaspa on the Caspian wallet, it generates a brand new address, which is super important because you don't want your address to be tied to every single purchase that you ever done in the past, so that every purchase you're going to make with Caspian, it's coming from a fresh address and you only use that one time to do your purchase, and then a brand new address will be created the next time you receive Kaspa when you want to do your next purchase. Then I use Coinsbee to be able to purchase a gift card that I desire to buy my good. In this case, it was Domino's, so I can buy my pizza. I literally just use Caspian, send the Kaspa to Coinsbee, and then they provide me with my gift card. Not only that, my Caspian wallet is actually connected to my own node. So I'm fully self-sovereign when I was transacting with Kaspa. I have it connected to my own node. I'm also mining to my own node. So I'm just fully self-sovereign, living on the Kaspa standard here. And then the question that usually gets asked is, why would anyone go through the process of doing that? You could just use your dollars. Well, for one, I actually believe in Kaspa and it being a replacement to my fiat. And so I actually want to support the network, because me using Kaspa to buy this gift card to then get my goods and service is producing layer one transactions on the network which support miners. So when I did the exchange here to get Kaspa, this right here is a transaction on the network. When I then send Kaspa to Coinsbee, that is another transaction on the network. So I was able to do 2 transactions on the network that would have never happened if I decided to just simply buy my Dominoes the old fiat way. Another thing that people will bring up is, why in the world would you spend your Kaspa? That Kaspa could be worth way more in the future. And this is just the truth. If I would have not used Kaspa to get this pizza, I would have still spent my dollars anyways. And I could have just spent those dollars for Kaspa and decided to not get pizza at all. So no matter what, the pizza that I was buying was going to get purchased regardless. So it's kind of irrelevant to think about the potential value of what this Kaspa could have been, because if I just would have used my dollars, I would have also missed out on buying Kaspa instead of this pizza. So I was getting this pizza regardless. And so it just makes sense to funnel my worthless fiat into a much more superior, decentralized digital currency like Kaspa. And so another way I think about it is, like, if I was to go to Europe right now, I live in the US, but if I was to go to Europe right now, I convert my US dollars into euros so that I can start spending it there. And this is basically the same concept here in the US. I live in the US right now, and there's another currency that I can use that is actually much more beneficial to me. It gives me more freedom. It actually is a way to fight against inflation against the US dollar. And so what I do is just simply convert my worthless fiat into Kaspa. Are there fees involved with doing this? Yes, there are some fees involved with doing this. I probably lost maybe like $1 or $2 extra doing this method. But basically the way I see this is, if I'm using Kaspa as a savings and a checking account, I'm going to make back those $2 very quickly, just because of like the volatility of Kaspa and the potential for it to rise. So I'm more than willing to take that little bit of loss to actually use the Kaspa network and support its growth. But this is a way that you can actually start using your Kaspa today in the real world. You don't actually have to wait for it to be adopted everywhere. But I think if more and more people start doing this and actually start promoting this online, we can actually start a movement here. And then maybe one day Domino's will listen to us and just simply start accepting Kaspa directly, so we don't have to go through this process. So Domino's, if you are seeing this video, please accept Kaspa now. Because if they decide to start accepting Kaspa, they can actually save a ton of money every single month. Because as you can see, a merchant that is using a credit card machine actually has to pay fees, and these fees range from 1.5 to 3.5% of the transaction value. So they're losing money on every single purchase that someone makes. But if they were to use Kaspa, they actually don't got to pay that fee anymore. And Kaspa's fees are practically non-existent at the moment, and they process instantly at internet speeds. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new around here. And as always, don't be average, be different.